welfare, food stamps, Section 8.
Wait, what?
Most people my age have no idea what Section 8 is. It's when the government pays for a portion of the rent because the family can't. I come from one of those families. My mom hasn't had a job in several months, and my mom and dad have been divorced since before I was in elementary school. My dad has always been in my life. Maybe not as much as he should have or could have been, but he's always been there. Before food stamps, we ran a program called WIC, which is kind of like a credit card. And with the card, there comes a list from the government, and on that list is foods that they'll purchase for you. But then after that came the food stamps.
God, I would die of embarrassment if my family was on food stamps.
That was my childhood. I didn't know a life without food stamps.
I would never tell a soul if my family was on welfare.
When you're in elementary school, you never think that anybody's family is different than yours. So to an innocent second grader, everybody was on Section 8. Everybody knew what WIC was, and everybody had a card that bought their groceries for them. And I always thought everyone's family was the same. But then around middle school, I began to make friends that extended from just beyond my little block. I would go to their houses, and I'd see their families, and I thought, oh, so they're a little different. All right. But then I started to notice things. Little things, like my one friend, her family, every Friday, they'd order pizza. And again, I just thought, oh, so they're a little bit different. But after a while, I began to think, why don't I get this? What's wrong with my family? What's wrong with me?
Did you ever try to hide it?
I used to try to hide the fact that my family doesn't have a car. I have to take the city bus to get around. I don't have extra money to spend, and I can't go on that field trip or buy that expensive dress for 8th grade graduation because we don't pay the electric bills, we have no lights. It was in 8th grade when I finally got to purchase a dress that actually mattered to me. And I showed up to that 8th grade dance with such pride until...
Light blue dress with a sparkle on the bust and mermaid frills at the bottom. Neiman Marcus, $250. Red beaded dress, Madeline Garner, $300. A pink short dress with a bow underneath the bust, Dillard's, $100.
A halter top, yellow base, a fun teal, white, and brown design, Charlotte Russe, $26.
Oh, cute.
So, it was then, in middle school, when I finally realized that the family I had was a poor family. Now I'm about to graduate, and although I've realized where my family stands in society, I still get these feelings of shame at times. Because of my situation, I still get these pangs of guilt. But out of all my years of schooling, high school is my favorite. I understand where I am, I'm comfortable with where I'm going, and I have Adam.
I met Amber my freshman year of high school, and she's changed my life in big ways. She keeps my schedule in order.
Adam, you can't hang out with your friends, you have rehearsal.
She brings me snacks.
Chocolate, because he doesn't get it at home.
If my parents buy it, I will eat it. She makes sure I'm never late for a deadline. But most importantly, she makes me laugh.
I make him laugh? How?
She just does. It's like, she does this thing. We'll be on the phone at night, and Amber has this pet bunny, see?
This is Lizzie. She's my bunny.
Amber sings this song about her bunny. It's got no patterns, it's got no rhymes, it's completely nonsensical, and I play 7 instruments, so I know a little thing about patterns and rhymes. This song has none of them. It's just her song.
You're my bunny, and you're so fluffy, and I love you.
And it just goes on.
And you're so cute, and I love playing with your hair.
And on.
And I love patting you too.
And on.
And you have a pink nose like bubble gum.
And it just makes me laugh. And I love to laugh, because it makes me forget about the anger I feel.
What do you feel angry about?
Adam gets angry about absolutely everything.
One of my biggest pet peeves is when people act like they're better than other people. I hate it when people treat other people like they're dirt underneath their feet. But I guess I get mad over small things, too.
Like what?
Well, there's the normal things like parents and school and siblings and friends. And then there's the things that I'm just OCD about, like music or people not thinking, or people who don't listen to instructions and just go on and do something without thinking about what they're doing or how it's going to affect other people. Those are the kind of things that infuriate me. No. Piss me off.
Adam doesn't get angry. Adam gets pissed off. Not a dangerous pissed off. More like a normal, average day pissed off.
But then there's Amber.
But then there's me.
She calms me down. She knows just the right things to say. She helps me look at the other side of things. She's just another reason for why I'm so lucky. Amber brings stability to the emotions I feel.
Adam brings stability to the world I come from.
I come from a strong, structured family.
I come from a family slightly off its structure.
My parents have been together for 26 years.
My parents have been divorced since I was 4 years old.
I come from a family who's never had to struggle.
I come from a family that knows nothing but struggle.
I want to make it in theater more than anything in my life.
I want to make it through college more than anything.
College isn't a choice. It's just something I'm going to do.
College defines my future.
I'm going to school for theater.
I won't be going to school for theater.
I don't mind the instability of the arts.
I prefer stability.
I like somebody to calm me down.
I like somebody to make my life interesting.
Sometimes it's really quite refreshing to look in the mirror.
And see your opposite looking right back.